everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you amazing students. And I welcome all of you guys on this amazing platform of Unacademy JEE English. So, guys, today we are going to start one of the most interesting topics of the JEE, that is inverse trigonometric functions, guys. So this chapter plays a really key role in your JEE Mains and Advanced, and let me tell you, frankly speaking, this is one of the most toughest concepts also if you go in detail. Okay, many of the students fear this topic, and actually the guys who know it also don't know the concept in detail. So today we'll be starting with the basic concepts, guys. So this lecture becomes really important for your preparation, because guys, when you understand the first chapter thoroughly, that is in detail, you understand the basic concepts in detail, then only you can be able to solve the advanced level problems of this particular chapter. So guys, let me tell you, you have to be regular. Don't miss out any lecture of this topic, and guys, everything will be on your hands, and everyone can definitely solve many questions related to it. Okay, so guys, let's begin without wasting any time. Hello everyone who are new to this platform, guys. This is Abhinav Jha, BTech NIT Nagpur, and obviously I have around 4 years of teaching experience now. Have mentored many top ranks in JEE Mains and Advanced in the past, and also have cracked Mains and Advanced in 2012. Also, I hold All India rank of 698 in GATE, that is Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering. And also, guys, um, uh, very good evening to Hoodie and the guys who have joined the session. Guys, everyone, come on quickly on this platform. Okay, okay, yes. Hi, Sakshi, how are you? Good evening, everyone. So, guys, obviously, all of you, yes, we'll be definitely beginning very soon. Okay, thanks a lot, Hoodie, for your amazing uh, feedback. Okay, guys, already obviously I have told you that Unacademy subscription is the best thing to go for. You can have live classes, live interaction with the educator, live polls, leaderboard, test series analysis, and each and everything on this podium. Because here, guys, you will be also getting that amazing live doubt clearing sessions after every 3 or 4 sessions, which will be very beneficial. You can choose your educators whom you want to learn from, whom you like, and guys, whom you gel up with. So definitely this is the platform which is very important to take at this part of your obviously preparation, because all of us are at home and we want the best and the quality education. So guys, for that you have to install this amazing Unacademy's learning app, and as soon as you do that, you can go to the IIT JEE section. And then guys, in the plus category, click on get subscription. As soon as you do that, you can obviously use the code of AJ Live. As soon as you use the code AJ Live, you can obviously get these amazing prizes, which will be very beneficial for all of the students preparing for JEE. 1 year and 2 year plans respectively are costing around 34.6 and 50.4, and you can use the code AJ Live in order to get the maximum discount possible on this platform. Also guys, when you will be proceeding, then you will be redirected to this page, and after that guys, you can use the code of AJ Live. As soon as you use the code of AJ Live, then you can put up this one, and then guys, after using EMI options, you can get a lot of discounts. And guys, obviously using EMI, you can obviously pay a very minimal amount that would cost you around 2 to 3k per month, which is obviously guys not even our electricity or internet bill right now. So why not guys, we can invest this amount for our quality education, where we are able to choose our educators, we can interact with our educators, we can do live doubt clearing, which is not possible in a detailed course wherever we are learning guys, which is not possible in a general way I'm speaking. Okay, because obviously guys, when we have around thousands and 2000 students learning at one platform, and obviously it becomes really difficult to clear our doubts, so this platform provides you that benefit. Also, Unacademy JEE English team is on the Telegram app now. So guys, you can obviously come over here and guys, subscribe to this amazing JEE English channel. As soon as you do that, you can obviously guys get a lot of updates of our classes. Also, you can use the code of Abhinav SC for subscribing to Unacademy Plus. My plus course is getting launched on integral calculus guys very soon, that is 25th of November. So don't miss out on this. Hello Vivek, good evening. Good evening, everyone, whoever has joined the session. And guys, also Unacademy Combat is one thing which has been launched by Unacademy exclusively for you guys, totally free of cost. You can win amazing rewards and prizes after using the code of AJ Live. Please enroll to this amazing combat where you can obviously battle with all your competitors and you can get your ranks and everything possible. So tomorrow it is. So guys, do not forget to join this today itself. Subscribe and enroll to this particular thing using the code of AJ Live. Also, Googol batch and micro batch are the two batches launched by the Vibrant Academy team. Amazing team on the plus. You can get it, and that's what the beauty of an academy. You can choose your amazing educators and you can learn from all these amazing faculties, and you can get a lot of knowledge in physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Also guys, revision series is already running for of mine, and guys, why, what better than this platform of Unacademy JEE English, where you can get everything sorted. So today I had given one short revision session on complex numbers, and I'll be coming up with yet another amazing sessions like these one shots which will be helping you in your preparation of JEE. So guys, be regular, focus, and guys, be subscribed to this amazing channel of Unacademy. Also, YouTube classes regularly will run at 5:30 p.m. So guys, do not forget about the timing. This is the timing Monday to Saturday. Be regular, don't miss out on anything. Also today after this class, advanced quiz will be there at 7 p.m. Hi Rocky. Inverse trigonometry start ho gaya hai as you wished. And guys, definitely you can obviously subscribe to this amazing app. So learning app, please download today itself so that you can attend these amazing advanced quizzes on the Unacademy platform. Also, AJ Live code, after using that, you can attend my two courses. As I told you, differential calculus course is completed. You can watch that on Unacademy's learning app. You can watch integral calculus also, and these are the upcoming courses of mine on the Plus platform. Also, graph sets, relations, and functions is going on, which is very important for completing the foundation of this JEE preparation. So guys, JEE 2022 aspirants can definitely enroll to this batch, and guys, you can just start your amazing journey of Unacademy. Chalo guys, let's without wasting any time. Hello Keshri, good evening to all of you. Guys, everyone, please, everyone watching, please like the lecture. Okay, if you are obviously understanding each and every concept over here, because that will be very beneficial and encouraging for our team working day in day out for you. 11th class की class Sakshi, it will be obviously Monday, Wednesday and Friday, ठीक है? And your Tuesday, sorry, this is Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays is for 12th. Okay, 11th Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Okay, and revision sessions will be on Saturdays, Sundays mostly. Okay, chalo guys, so first thing, now guys, I have already discussed inverse of a function in the chapter of relations and functions, right? So just after that chapter we study inverse trigonometry. So there is a particular way of studying these chapters, and that's the reason why I've already taught you the inverse of the function. So guys, what is inverse of a function? I've already told you there are key points about it. The first point is what? What was that? When will be the inverse of the function defined? When the function is bijective. Remember, it should be 1 and onto. One of the most important conditions. Next, what is the next point about inverse, which is very important, is that inverse of a function is unique. Okay, you cannot have two inverses of a same function. Yes, Saturdays or Sundays, Vivek. है ना? Maybe Saturday or Sunday you will be getting the information. Today it was obviously on Saturday, and sometimes it will be on Sundays as well. I'll plan it and I'll let you know. Okay, accordingly, I'll be just giving you the notifications. Please be subscribed on this platform. I'll be giving you all that. Third is the inverse are what? Reflection about y equal to x line. This I have already taught you and given you all the briefings on this thing. That two graphs are inverse. Let's suppose this is y is equals to x square. This is root x. Both are what? Reflection about y equal to x line, isn't it? Log x e power x, right? Log x e power x. Both are what? Reflection about y is equals to x line. Hello, Papi Reddy. Good evening, guys. Everyone watching, please, telling you one of the most toughest chapters, inverse trigonometry. Learn it from the basics. Don't miss out. I'm telling you guys, please don't miss out. Watch it live. That is the best thing. So, guys, so I've already told you guys, Hannah, this is how we actually calculate the inverse of a function, right? These are all on reflections about x, y is equals to x line. So these are the 3 points we have to remember. Okay, these are the 3 points we have to remember. So guys, if let's suppose f goes from set A to B, if this is the domain, this is the range, obviously it will be the range because it is an onto function. So your codomain will be the range, right? So I'm directly calling this as range, not codomain, because codomain is the range when the function is invertible. Hello Shivani. Okay guys. Now guys, I'm telling that this function is bijective. So bijective means that f inverse will go from B to A, right? If its domain and range is A and B, so the inverse domain and range will be B and A. Okay, so exist and it is called as bijective. All trigonometric functions are not bijective functions. So very important point that all trigonometric functions are not bijective functions. So by restricting the domains of the function, we make them bijective. Now, what does this sentence mean? Very important sentence. Let's try to see what that sentence means. So guys, let's suppose I want to get the inverse of sin x function. Okay. So you have told me, sir, please calculate the inverse of sin x function. Okay. So please hear very carefully. So guys, we have a function f of x. Okay. That is nothing but equal to sin x. And we have been told that f goes from real number set to real number set. So guys, you will tell me, sir, please calculate the inverse of this function. I will say that, okay, let's draw the graph of sin x first and let's analyze the graph. So I will draw the graph for you and I will say that, okay, the graph of the sin x looks like this at the moment, isn't it everyone? Everyone watching, right? So this is the sin x function, everyone. Okay, this is 0, this is obviously pi, this is 2 pi, and this is 3 pi, and here we have minus pi and so on. So guys, as we can see over here, first of all, tell me that whether this function is 1 and onto. You will definitely say that, sir, it is not 1 1. Why not 1 1? Why not 1 1, guys? Because if you draw a horizontal line test, it will cut at infinite points, isn't it? Actually, it is infinite to 1, not many 1. It's infinite to 1. So obviously, it is many 1 function, right? It's a many 1 function. So first category only is wrong. It is not injective. Okay. Secondly, guys, what will be whether it will be onto or not. So guys, all of you know that the range of sin x is what? It's minus 1 to 1. Hai na? So range is what? Range is nothing but equals to minus 1 to 1, which is obviously not equal to real numbers. Is it? No. So we can say that, guys, because this is the codomain. Second set is the codomain, right, everyone? So the second set is codomain. So we can definitely say that codomain is not equal to range, right? Codomain is not equal to range. So implies, guys, it is an into function also. So guys, at the moment there is everything bad about it. It's not 1 1, it's not onto, it's many 1, and it's into. So guys, everything is wrong about this function right now. So we have to actually make it 1 1. Moreover, we have to make it onto, isn't it? Then only we can find out sine inverse x. We are looking to find out what, guys? Our major aim is to find out sine inverse x. So guys, when will this be possible? When the function is bijective, as I've already told you. Okay. So guys, let's try to make it 1 1 and onto. How to make it 1 1 and onto? So guys, I just used a trick that, guys, if we draw a horizontal line, it should cut only once, right? So guys, when can that possible? When can that be possible? If I break it from 0 to pi, will it cut? No, it will cut 2 times. If I break it, so guys, what I did is actually I broke it from here to here. So now if you cut it from here to here, now in this region, if you draw a horizontal line, it will cut only once, isn't it? Yes. So guys, what is the graph is? The graph will look like this. Okay, so what I've done is I've actually cut it. What I've done is I've curtailed the domain. Now this is the function sin x only. What is the function? The function is still sin x, but the beauty of this function is that it is going from pi by 2 to minus pi by 2, right? So this is also a function called f of x equals to sin x. But what I've done is at the moment I have just changed the domain from where minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay. Now guys, the first set is changed. Now guys, is it Obviously, onto right now, if you write here a real number, no. So guys, obviously, can I say that in this region, we are attaining each and every value of sine? The range is also what? -1 to 1. So guys, making it onto is the easiest way, because we can just rub this real number and make it what? Yes, we can rub this part and make it what? -1 to 1. Yes. So this is what, as Rocky is saying, called as the principal region or the principal domain. Are you getting my point? Here guys, in this region, it is what? Obviously 1 1 and onto. Can I say now that now f is 1 1 and onto? 1 1 and onto? Yes, obviously yes. We can say that it is 1 1 because range is also -1 to 1, and it is obviously guys onto as well. Now some guys might argue, sir, why you chose only this part? Can't you choose 3 pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2 to what is this, 5 pi by 2? So my answer will be yes, you can. You can choose it. So guys, if you want to say that, sir, why are you not making it this way? You please write down this. F is going from 3 pi by 2 to 5 pi by 2, 2 minus 1 to 1. So my answer will be yes. Here also the function is invertible, but it's not looking that, you can say, cool. Okay, so it's not looking that amazing, it's not looking that good, right? We want to look into this and say that, okay, it's a pretty easy function, we can easily read it out, right? And it is obviously, guys, symmetric about x-axis also, right? So this is not looking that good, so it's our choice. So we can choose this also, but that's the reason why, guys, because we want anything we can do, but this is all not taken care of because it's not looking that great. Okay, we want obviously one type of function, so we just chose this as the region. Fine. Okay, so that is what we have right now, that this is our invertible function now. Clear, everyone? So sin x is invertible in this region. Now guys, the thing is, uh, we have to find out f inverse. Now it becomes really easy. How do we find out f inverse, guys? So there are many methods of doing it. So f inverse will obviously go from where? -1 to 1 to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, right? And what will be that f? So guys, everyone knows how to calculate the inverse, right? So sin x it is. So we'll take it as y. So x will be sin inverse y. So then we'll replace, this is nothing but f inverse y. So we will get f inverse x as sin inverse x, right? So this is a very childish method of doing it, and we can easily do it, right? So inverse of sin x is nothing but what, guys? F inverse x, we will say, is nothing but sin inverse x. So how to draw the graph? That is not at all a difficult task now for us, isn't it? Okay, is it that difficult task? Okay, you can check Papi Reddy maybe in the last or the second last lecture. Okay, that will be there. So guys, now here, if you look at this function sin inverse x, so here if you look at this, so this point, now guys, if you look at this reflection, right? So this point over here is nothing but pi by 2 comma 1. Okay, so pi by 2 comma 1, and this is what? Minus pi by 2 comma minus 1. Okay, so pi by 2, hi Chandana. So pi by 2 comma 1 will become what? 1 comma pi by 2, isn't it? It's reflection about y equal to x, na? So yes, so this point will become 1 comma pi by 2. Are you getting my point, everyone watching? Okay, so the graph will be this. Are you getting my point? So this is nothing but a point called 1 comma pi by 2, and this is a point called -1 comma minus pi by 2. Now guys, here the whole scenario has changed. This x-axis we have -1 to 1, and y-axis we have what? Pi by 2 to minus pi by 2, right everyone? Understood? So the domain has become the range, and the range has become the domain. Chandana, you just about there. Okay, please focus, you will understand, don't worry. Okay guys, so the domain, this is the domain of f inverse, and this is the range. Whereas in this we had what? This was the domain and this was range. Are you getting my point? So it's flip. So guys, you can see very well that if you take the reflection of this graph about y equal to x, this is y equal to x, so then also you will get the graph, isn't it? Actually these two are what? Reflection about y is equals to x line. Okay, so guys, very well, we can actually draw the graph also. So this will be what, guys? It will be like this somewhat. Okay, so this is, that's just the reflection. This is this is sine x graph, and this is sine inverse. Okay, so as you can see over here, guys, this is the graph of sine inverse x. Did every one of you get it? Everyone understood the logic, everyone understood it. So you can see from here, guys, the graphs are what? Just the reflection about your y is equals to x line. This is the sine x graph, this is the sine inverse x graph. Okay, so sine x goes from pi by 2 to minus pi by 2, whereas sine inverse x is going from minus 1 to 1. The domain is mod x less than 1, right? So obviously x between minus 1 and 1 can also be written as what? Mod x less than 1, and a short form. Okay, so this is the domain and this is the range of sine inverse x. Did every one of you get it? Everyone understood? Okay, now guys, one interesting point is that I will obviously, with the help of graph, I will teach you the property number 1 also. The property number 1 says, guys, can I say that the sine inverse x graph is odd function? Can you say that it's an odd function? Tell me, come on guys. It's just the reflection about x-axis, right? This is x. If this is x, this is minus x, right? This is my sine inverse x value, and this is what? Sine inverse minus x. Can I say both are negative of each other? Yes. Can I say that, guys, sine inverse minus x will be equal to nothing but sine minus of sine inverse x, right? Both are negative of each other, right? This is up, this is down, this is up, this is down. So this is an odd function. Sine inverse x is an odd function, right? Everyone understood? So this is the property number 1 which I have discussed with you here itself. Okay, so guys, please keep a note of it. I hope everyone understood the graph. If you understood this part, guys, you are going in good direction, you are going in the correct direction. You are learning this concept step by step. Today we'll only discuss the concepts. Each and every graph we will discuss. If you know the graphs, guys, see, don't run away from this, please. And formulas and everyone will mug up and come and solve the problems. But concepts, if you know, then only you will be able to do this chapter. I'm telling you, this is the most important lecture. If you are not attending this class with full concentration, I don't think so you will be able to solve problems of high level. Okay, because everyone comes and mugs up the domain and range, and then it is they just are not able to relate with the chapter. For able to relating the chapter, you have to understand the concepts thoroughly. Okay, chalo guys. So next, let's move ahead with cos. So guys, we have here, let's summarize it quickly. Okay, so summarizing it quickly. So sin x function f is going from minus pi by 2 to minus 1 to 1 is defined. F of x is a bijection, so its inverse is nothing but reciprocal, and this will become the domain, this will become the range, is also a bijection, obviously. Okay, so if a function, this function is called inverse of sine function. Also we can use arc. Okay, sometimes in the books they will write arc sine. Okay, arc sine means nothing but sine inverse x only. Okay, so guys, that is what the summary of sine inverse was there. Okay, so it took us 20 minutes of that. Okay, but it was a great 20 minutes, isn't it? Now let's apply the same logic in cos. So guys, again same thing. So guys, my f of x is equals to cos x. I'll just go from the basics, guys, in this class. No doubt about it. Very, very important lecture. So guys, please be focused. So f of x is cos x. Okay? Now f of x is cos x. So guys, obviously, let's suppose if f is going from r to r, real number to real number set, will it be 1, 1 and on 2? Come on, quickly tell me. Will it be 1, 1 and on 2? Today we'll only learn the graphs of all. So that sine, cos, tan, sec, cosec, cot, everything. So guys, is it at the moment 1, 1 and on 2? No doubt about it. It is not 1, 1 and on 2, right? There's no doubt about it. If you draw horizontal line test, it will cut infinite times. Okay, so it is a many one function for sure. It's a many to one function. Okay, Moreover guys, the thing is the thing is it onto? Obviously it's not onto, right? Because range of cos x is also what? The range of cos x is -1 to 1. So the range of function is what? -1 to 1, which is not equal to the real number set, implies it's an into function. So guys, how to cut it? How to cut it right now? How will we cut it? So you guys will just say from the last time that, sir, you cut, this is pi by 2 over here, this is minus pi by 2. So guys, if you look at the curve from pi by 2 to minus pi by 2, it's like this, right? If you just try to take a leaf out of that sign book, okay, so you will say that, sir, minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, will it cut? No, guys, because in this region also it is many one, right? And moreover, it is not completing the whole range. Here it is only positive, right? The range of this function is what? 0 to 1. So it is again, guys, not going to be on 1 1 and on 2. Isn't it, everyone? Can you say that? Yes, because it's a many one, and obviously guys, into function once again, right? Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 is a failure for this case. So what to do then? Where can you get it? Between which region will it work? So guys, this is pi and this is 0, okay? So guys, between 0 and pi, it's looking really cool, right? It's looking like it will cut only once. So guys, what we will do here, this time we will do a smart work, like we will cut this from here 0 to pi. Okay, what are we doing? This is x equals to 0 and this is x equals to pi. Now guys, is it 1 1? Absolutely. Now if you draw horizontal lines, it will cut only once, right? You can check, you can try anything, draw anywhere it will cut only once, right? Okay, so this is obviously 1 1 function in this region. 0 to pi, it is definitely 1 1. Okay guys, everyone watching, please guys hit a like. Okay, this will be an amazing help to our team working hard day in day out for you guys. Okay, so guys, obviously in this region you can very well see that it is, the range is also achieved, everything is achieved here. This is obviously, so the f of x is nothing but equal to cos x, and f is going from 0 to pi this time, and it is going from going to -1 to 1. So it's absolutely amazing that we have got this particular function, right? Okay, so guys, what I want to like to do is that this is obviously, I want to find the inverse of it. So it is invertible, so we can say that cos x is invertible in this region. So now this function will be invertible. This is 1 1 and onto. Okay, this is now bijective, 1 1 and onto. Now we can invert this. Clear? Okay, so that's what we are doing now. We are just changing it. Okay, this is a bad boy, so we are just giving him tights, you can say, and then we are just getting him back in the region so that we can invert it. Okay, now guys, what I would like to tell you here is that what is this point? Can I say that this point is pi comma -1, and this point is very important, guys, very important. This is 0 comma 1, and this point is what, guys? Pi by 2 comma 0, hai na? So guys, I'm just trying to get the point so that I can reflect it about y equal to x, and I can get my graph of cos inverse x. So guys, obviously the graph of cos x was like this. Okay, so guys, we can see over here that this point is obviously pi comma -1, and this point is nothing but 0 comma 1, and this point is pi by 2 comma 0. The reflections would work where the reflection of pi comma -1 will be what? -1 comma pi, है ना? Yes, will be what? -1 comma pi, -1 comma pi, about y is equals to x-axis, and this will be what? 0 comma pi by 2. Okay, okay, the graph will be what? 0 comma pi by 2. So guys, we are obviously getting a very good curve over here. Let me draw that for you. So first I'll draw that so that you guys don't have any issue related to this. So what is that? Is the graph would be like this. So guys, the graph of, yes, so how wonderfully I've drawn this graph. Okay, so guys, this is cos inverse x. You can see here that, guys, you can obviously take the reflection of y is equals to x, and both are obviously like this. Both are reflection, isn't it, guys? Are the both white and yellow graphs reflection about y equal to x? Yes, they are. This point was what? Pi by 2 comma 0. So this point has now become what? 0 comma pi by 2. This point was what? This point was 0 comma 1. So this point is now 1 comma 0. This point was what? Pi comma minus 1. So this point has now become what? Minus 1 comma pi. Okay. Yeah, Jan, it is very difficult to achieve. Just rocket. Okay, maybe it might be postponed by a month or something. Okay, but your wish, you should not worry about that. You should focus on your studies, and so that you complete your syllabus on this platform before 31st December, which I am focusing on completing everything on this platform before 31st December. Okay, so that's what you should look at. Okay, guys, so you can see here very well that this is the graph of cos inverse x. Okay, so guys, cos inverse x graph is just the reflection about y is equals to x line, and you can see very well here that the domain, the x is what? X is going from where to where? Just look at the cos inverse x graph. So cos inverse x graph, if you look at the x, so the domain is what? You can see here on the x-axis, the domain is minus 1 to 1. Okay, so domain of the function is what? Minus 1 to 1, and range is what? Range is, you can say here that it is obviously the range of the function is coming as 0 to pi, right? This is 0 and this is pi. Okay, so the range is 0 to pi and the domain is minus 1 to 1. Okay, so guys, obviously this cos inverse x graph is f of x equals to cos inverse x. So f inverse is going from minus 1 to 1 to 0 to pi. Is it clear, everyone? The domain becomes the range, range becomes the domain. Okay. Definitely, Hoodie, you guys be connected on this channel of JEE English. I'll be definitely working hard, guys. You have to be there. Hai. Obviously, guys, regularly you have to support us. So I'll be definitely teaching you guys on this podium. Don't worry about that. Okay. So guys, this is the summary of cos. So this is the summarization of the cos. So guys, the cos f of x was going from 0 to pi to minus 1 to 1. So this is a bijection. So inverse will be minus 1 to 1 to 0 to pi. Please guys, remember the domain and range. It's also a bijection. It's also a bijection. This function is called as inverse of cosine function, and it is denoted by arc cos or cos inverse of x. Clear, everyone? So guys, ultimately, what is sine inverse x? What is cos inverse x? These are angles. What are these? These are angles. Okay, understood? And sine inverse x equals to theta. So that's the reason why sine theta will be x. Okay, so these are what? All are angles. You can see here. That's the reason why the range is what? 0 to pi, which is what? Angle. So the domain and range is correspondingly like this. Chalo guys, now let's move ahead with the tan inverse x. So now let's look into it. This is slightly different. No. Cos inverse x is not sec inverse x. No. Don't be in that misconception. Acha. Okay, guys. One thing I just missed. I want to tell you guys. What I want to tell you is, guys. Chalo, let's look into the cos inverse x. That minus x kind of thing I wanted to tell you. So, guys, if you look at the cos inverse x graph. Okay, just a minute, guys. So, very important thing I'm discussing. So, guys, the graph is like this. Okay. Now, how many of you agree that it is neither even nor odd? I will raise my hand. Guys, would you raise? Yes, you would. Guys, is that this is f of x and this is f of minus x, right? Are they opposite? No. Are they negative of each other? No. Are they same? No. So it's neither even nor odd. So cos inverse x is neither even. Okay, it's what? Neither even nor odd, right? I hope everyone understands even and odd functions, right? That is f of minus x equals to minus of f of x, and f of x is equals to minus of f of x. That will be obviously even and odd functions. I hope everyone remembers it. Okay. So guys, how to get the relation between them? That's a very interesting thing I want to get. I want to get the relation between cos inverse minus x and cos inverse x. Okay. So I want to get that relation. So guys, let's suppose this is my cos inverse x of minus x, and this height is what? Cos inverse x. This is pi by 2. Everyone understands this? Okay. So guys, what is this is, let's suppose by symmetry, this is alpha, so this also will be alpha, na? Are you getting my point? If this height is alpha from here to here, this height will also be alpha. That's the major part. Did everyone get this point, what I'm trying to say here? If that height, that chotu height is alpha, this chotu height will also be alpha. It's symmetrical about pi by 2. Are you getting it? The graph is symmetrical about pi by 2. Okay. So guys, what we will say is that, can I say that alpha equals alpha? So from there I'll say that cos inverse minus x minus pi by 2 will be same as pi by 2 minus cos inverse x. Is that clear? Is that clear, everyone watching over here? Guys, no need to mug up any formulas here. Inverse trigonometry in the books, in the Singh's, in the NCRTs, and in RD Sharma's, wherever you go, you will get infinite formulas. They will ask you mug up, they will write in the sideways, they will write one condition also, and then they will ask you mug it up. No need to mug up. If you understood the concept, everything I will derive using graphs, and conceptually you will not have to mug up anything, I guarantee you, if you understand these logics. Okay? Because guys, this height is cos inverse x and this height is cos inverse of minus x. So guys, what is the formula I derived? Cos inverse minus x is nothing but coming as pi minus cos inverse x. Understood? So this first property, that minus x wala property, we will be deriving from the graphs. Understood? Sine inverse minus x is sine inverse of minus x, right? Minus of sine inverse x, but here it is pi minus cos inverse x. So we can see here it is neither even nor odd. रटना नहीं है चीजों को. No ratification is not required. Okay, हमें conceptually you have to learn the concepts. Okay guys, chalo next. So guys, now let's move ahead with the tan. Let's look into the tan function. Guys, I am stressing on the fact that today we are learning the concepts, the graphs and everything. So guys, please be patient and learn everything. From next class onwards, we will definitely be doing the problems. Next is, guys, I want to talk about f of x equals to tan x. Okay. So guys, one by one, everything we'll study. So guys, I hope everyone knows the tan x graph, right? And if not, today I'll ask you to draw the graph of sec x, cosec x, which most of the students don't know. Even they don't know the graph of cosec, sec, cot. So that is important here, guys. Okay. So let's draw the graph. Okay. So let's draw the graph of tan x. Okay. Yeah. So guys, tan x graph is like this. Okay. So we all can see over here that this is the graph of tan x. Fine. Now guys, obviously we can see here that this function is obviously an what? Many one, right? It's a many one function. It is cutting infinite times, right? Horizontal line test. So it's a many one function. If you talk about f is going from real number set to real number set. Now guys, many one, but it is onto, right? Everyone agrees? Is it onto? Is tan x an onto function on real number set? Yes, it is. It is onto. Absolutely. What is the range of tan x? Range of function is what? Minus infinity to plus infinity, which is nothing but equal to all real, है ना? Range. So it is an onto function. So no doubt about it that there is no problem with the onto part. It's only the many one part which we have to correct. So guys, it's looking pretty simple. That guys, if you cut the graph from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, it will become what? It will become what, guys? Definitely it will become your 1 function, isn't it? Yes. So guys, if you cut it from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, it will be a continuous function. It's not breaking anywhere, है ना? And guys, definitely it will be a 1 function. So that's it. So tan x को cut करेंगे like this. So guys, your f of x is nothing but tan x, but you've just curtailed the domain. So f is going from minus open because pi by 2 pe not defined. Pi by 2 pe not defined. So to what? All real. So this is the function, guys, over here. So let me write it exactly what it is so that you guys don't have any problem whatsoever in drawing the graph of tan inverse x. This is the graph of tan x, right? This is the graph of tan x. Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 to real number set. Okay, okay. So guys, this is this is 1 1 and on to bijective. Now it is ready to get inversed. Okay, now it is ready to be inversed. So now what to do? Now guys, here as you can see, this is pi by 2 and this is minus pi by, okay, and this is infinity, this is minus infinity. I'm just trying to take the point so that I can reflect it and I can get what? The graph. Now guys, you might be knowing about asymptotes. I have obviously referred it a lot of times. So guys, what we say is that y is equals to, or sorry, x is equals to plus minus pi by 2, x equals to plus minus pi by 2 are asymptotes. What are these? Asymptotes. So if you guys don't know this word, please remember, these are what? Asymptotes of tan x. Why asymptotes? Because this is touching at infinity, right? This is the meaning of asymptote, like y equal to 1 by x, है ना? So y and x axis are asymptotes of y is equals to 1 by x graph, है ना? So these are called as what, guys? Asymptotes. What are these? Asymptotes. So the best part now will be that the asymptotes will flip. Are you getting it? Here, your x is between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, whereas in f inverse, when you draw your f inverse x, that will be what? Tan inverse x, right? That is what? Tan inverse x. F inverse x will be what? Your tan inverse x. So here, guys, obviously the asymptotes will flip. Are you getting my point? So the shaded line will be drawn like this. Are you getting it? So the graph before was between these two parallel vertical lines. Now the graph will be between these two parallel horizontal lines. Guys, very amazing concept. Please try to learn it, yaar. This you will not get in the books. So please be focused, and guys, amazingly, I'm telling you, you can understand this concept. Okay. So guys, what is this point just before pi by 2? Can I say this point will be slightly before pi by 2? So pi by 2 say just before, pi by 2 minus. What is the meaning of pi by 2 minus? That means pi by 2 minus h. That means just before pi by 2. Okay, because that's not exactly pi by 2, right? Comma infinity, comma infinity. And what is this point, guys? It's just after minus pi by 2. So we call this point just greater than minus pi by 2. So we call this point as pi by 2 se thoda zyada. That means pi by 2 minus pi by 2 plus, comma minus infinity. Okay. So guys, its reflection about y equal to x will be flipped. It will be infinity, comma minus pi by 2 minus. So my dear students, the graph will be like this. How many of you agree? How many of you agree? Guys, the graph has flipped. This point is now infinity, comma pi by 2 stays slightly lesser. And this point is what? Minus infinity, x is minus infinity, comma minus pi by 2 say slightly more, because this graph is minus pi by 2 and this point is pi by 2. It is slightly less than pi by 2. This is slightly more than minus pi by 2. So guys, the graph has flipped and we have defined f inverse from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 to 2. Oh, sorry, by mistake. So guys, the domain is R. The domain of the function is all real numbers. The domain of the function is all real. Tan inverse x domain is all real. 2 minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Did everyone watching get it? Please comment, guys. I want your comments. Everyone understood this graph? Okay, great. So now two things. The important points is, now we can see here that x y is equals to plus minus pi by 2 is asymptote. Is what? Is asymptote. What is it? Asymptote of tan inverse x. This is the asymptote. है ना? And second point is, guys, that was I was trying to say that this is x, this is minus x. है ना? So here you can very well say that, guys, this is tan inverse x, right? Just this distance I'm going. And this is what? What is this? Tell me, Papi Reddy, are you getting it? This is what? Tan inverse of minus x. Right? So that's the reason why, guys, we can say that tan inverse minus x will be minus, है ना, will be just reverse of tan inverse x. So we can say that tan inverse x is an odd function. What is it? Tan inverse x is odd function. Everyone watching, guys, everyone getting this point, amazing point, guys. Everyone please show your love for this channel, guys, by liking this video. Everyone please hit the like, okay? That is very important because our team is working hard day in day out, guys, and we want this to reach to as much as students possible, because, guys, this kind of things you won't get in the books, okay? So please, guys, try to understand this thing, okay? So that's what I've mentioned here, guys. Y is tan inverse x. So you can see here x is going to, x is a real number, and y is going from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Open bracket, open bracket, open bracket is important. In your sign we had closed bracket, in tan we will have open bracket. Understood, guys? So both are reflection about y equal to x line. You can see here this graph and this graph, both are reflection about y equal to x line. Now let's look into the summary. Summary is this. So inverse of tan x. So, guys, inverse of tan, tangent, that is the full form of tan. So, guys, this is obviously we just curtailed the region from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 to r. And then, guys, we defined this function. So f inverse goes from r to this. Okay. Okay. Yes. So my r to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 is also bijection. This function is called as inverse tangent function, and it is denoted by r tan or tan inverse. Okay. Whatever you like, you can call it. Chalo, guys, now let's move ahead with the three most, again, amazing things, that is cot, cosec and sec. So, guys, so now it will be pretty easy. We'll go on quickly now a little bit, Hannah. We'll just rush it a bit. Okay, so let's look into this one. Okay, you want to see the reflection side? So quickly see this, Chandana. This is the reflection slide. Same, no? See, this is the blue part. See, just I'll change the color. So this one is this is the tan x graph, right? And this is the tan inverse x graph. Okay, so I should just leave it. And ye tan, this is the blue part is tan inverse, and which I have shaded is tan. Got it? Understood, Chandana? Clear? So you can see here, no? This is going from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, and this is the tan x graph. Okay, next, guys, chalo jaldi se, let's move ahead and get caught. Ab caught ko pakadte. Let's catch the caught. Okay, guys. So now here, first of all, we should know the graph of cot x. Okay, everyone. So, guys, first of all, your f of x is equals to cot x. Okay, f of x is equals to cot x. So we should know the graph. Okay, so many of us don't know this the cot x graph also. So, guys, come on, we should know these things. And so this is cot x graph. So, guys, it is very easy to draw. So graph is like this. We can see here. Okay. So, guys, if you look at the graph of cot x, so the graph of cot x will be at, because cot 0 is obviously not defined, so it will start from here. The graph will start like this. Okay, and then it will go like this. Okay, and it will go like this. Fine. So this is the graph of cot x. I hope everyone knows this. 11th grade stuff. This is the graph of cot x function, guys. So we have seen here that this is the cot x. No shorts, guys. That's the reason why I'm explaining the cot x, then I'm explaining that part. But you have to work hard. You have to watch the lectures on trigonometry. Then only inverse and all. Then only you will be able to understand. Okay. So guys, obviously if you look at this one, this is obviously a many one function, right? Many one, it is cutting many one. So obviously you can see here it's a many one function. Okay, so its range is obviously oh, sorry, it's 1 1 and onto. Okay, so this is not 1 1 and onto for sure. So onto, is it onto? Yes, if you look at the range, if you're talking about all real set to all real, range of cortex, range of the function cortex is what? Minus infinity to plus infinity, which is equal to r. So it is many one and onto, so no issues we have with onto. So we don't have onto, we have to obviously look at the many one part. So ठीक है, so many one you have to see, है ना? Watch English movies, hoodie, है ना? Okay, with practice you get everything. Okay, ठीक है. So guys, obviously it is going from zero. This is zero. This is zero. This is pi. Okay. So ठीक है guys. So we, okay. Obviously guys, can you say that we should break it between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2? No, that would not look good, right? That would not look good. Okay. Better we should break it from where, guys? Open 0 to pi will work. This graph looks good. It looks good to go. Right, everyone? Okay, so what we will do is, we will break this graph from 0 to pi open. Okay, so guys, this is f of x equals to cot x. Right, cot x. Now we have this one. Okay, so the graph is like this. Okay, now this is the point 0, this is the point pi. Now in this it is invertible, right guys? So now I have just converted this function from where? Open 0 to pi to r. Now this is ready to get inversed, right? Ready to get inversed? Yes. So guys, I would quickly see the asymptotes. Now guys, come on, tell me the asymptotes. What is the asymptotes? X is equals to 0 and x is equals to pi are what? Are asymptotes, right? Asymptote. Have a tangent at infinity. These are the asymptotes. Yes. These are the asymptotes. Got it? Now guys, if you look at this carefully, if you look at this one. So now this is the asymptote. So now it will flip. Asymptote will flip, right? I told you this point. Didn't I tell you? Yes. So asymptotes will flip. Asymptotes will flip. So draw parallel lines on the x-axis. Okay? So if you draw the parallel lines, chalo, I should draw dotted lines. That will be better. Hai? So guys, if you draw the parallel lines over here, now guys, very important actually. Hai? So guys, see, this is obviously the graph has gone a bit wrong. Why? Because this point should be between 0 to pi, right? So we should draw that. Okay. So this is 0 to pi. So this is the x-axis. Okay. Now the graph is between 0 to pi. So now I'm drawing this one over here. Okay. So this is 0. This is pi. Okay. Now guys, let's see how the graph will be between 0 and pi. It should be, right? 0 and pi. Now guys, one by one I will name the points over here and then I'll flip it. I'm just going one step by step, guys, so that everyone understands. Slightest of the doubts, please ask. Okay, so pi se thoda sa pehle, what is that? Less than pi. Pi minus comma minus infinity. This point is pi minus comma minus infinity. This point is slightly more than 0, right? 0 plus comma infinity. This is a short form. 0.0001 I can write, but better than I will write 0 plus, means slightly more than 0 hai, and the height is infinity. The flip point will be what? Infinity comma 0, right? Infinity comma 0. So x is infinity and y is 0. Okay, 0 plus. To be exact, we should say what? Infinity. So guys, can I say the graph will be like this? Okay, amazing. Are you getting the point, everyone? है ना? ये point, what is this point? This point is minus infinity. X is minus infinity and y is slightly less than pi. And this point is what? infinity, x is infinity, comma, y is slightly more than 0. है ना? Isn't it just the reflection? Yes. So this is the graph of, my dear students, cot inverse. Cot inverse. So guys, see here, you can see here from the graph, f inverse x. F inverse x is what? F inverse x is cot inverse x. Okay. And we have f inverse is going from where to where? The domain is R, and the range is open 0 to pi. Got it? Everyone understood? Right? Just flip it. Just flip the graph, and you can see very well here, guys, both are reflection about y is equals to x. I hope everyone got it. है ना? So I'll just shade it. So this shade region will be cot inverse. ठीक है? This is the cot inverse x graph. है ना? And this is the cot x. So both are reflection about them, and this is the domain and this is the range. Okay, guys? Okay, now one thing which I always discuss. Guys, what did I discuss? The the odd and even part, right? So guys, here, can I say that this is x and this is minus x, right? Here minus x. So this is cot inverse x and this is cot inverse minus x. Here na? Yes or no? Come on, my students, everyone. What will be the condition? What will be the relation? Tell me. This is x, this is minus x. This will be cot inverse minus x on the graph, right? Okay, this is pi by 2. So just by that cos wala, same as cos wala, right? Alpha, this also will be alpha. So we will say that cot inverse x, cot inverse minus x minus pi by 2 will be same as, come on, pi by 2 minus cot inverse x, right? Yes. So what we will get from here? We will get that cot inverse minus x is equals to pi minus cot inverse x. Got it? Yes, that's what we have. Okay, everyone, understood? Clear, guys? Everyone watching? Same as cos, right? So this is also neither even nor odd. Neither even nor odd. Okay, now guys, let's move ahead with the next function. Just summarize, let's summarize this part. Okay, so this is obviously, guys, inverse of cot. I understood it. And a domain range, everyone understood, right? This is our cot inverse. Now let's look into sec. Jaldi se let's discuss sec and cosec also. So fatapat, let's guys first draw the graph of sec x. So guys, do you know the graph of sec x? Come on, tell me. Yes. So guys, we should know the graph of sec x. How's the graph? You can see here that sec of 0 is 1, and then sec of 90 is not defined. Sec of 90 is not defined. Okay, sec of 90 is not defined. Sec of minus 3 pi by 2 will be not defined. Okay, so guys, sec x ka graph is how? It's like this. Does everyone agree? And sec of, this is what? Pi by 2, it is not defined. Sec of pi is minus 1. So the graph will be like this. Does everyone knows this? Everyone knows this or not? This I think so you should know. Ye sec x ka graph hai, guys. Okay, this is the graph of sec x. Yes, my class starts at 5:30. So guys, this is 0, 1. This is 0, 1. This is pi. This is pi, minus 1. Okay. Everyone knows na? Arey domain range, yaar. Come on. This is minus 1, right? Okay. This is minus 1, the 0, minus 1, right? This is minus 1. So this is 1 and this is minus 1 point. The range is what, everyone? Can you tell me? This is the range and domain of this function. And everyone, this is 1. Obviously, everyone knows that if you talk about R to R, it won't be defined, right? So here, actually, this is many one and into function, right? It's a many one and into, we cannot call it r also, because r pe it will be not defined in between sometimes. So guys, it's many one and into at the moment if you talk about r to r. So abhi kuch we have to do some cutting. Okay, so what's the cutting? Can I cut it from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2? No, not at all. It will be many one. Can I do that cutting? No, that's wrong. So what we will do, we will cut it from where? 0 to pi, right? 0 to pi we will cut it. Okay, so guys, here one important point is there that you have to understand. Rest all it's so easy. So guys, I'll cut it again from 0 to pi, closed 0 to pi, except pi by 2, because pi by 2 pay it's not defined. You have to write it down like that. So guys, what I have done is, and in that you are getting the range also, right? है ना? Everything is getting, because the sec x ka range I guess everyone knows, है ना? सबको पता है guys, minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Na? See from the graph also, है ना? Between 1 and minus 1 we don't get anything. Okay, so guys, sec inverse x. So first of all, let's draw the curtailed sec x function. So sec x का जो curtailed part है, we will draw it. So it will be like this. Okay, this is the part. This is the invertible. Now it is ready to get inversed. Ready to get inversed, है ना? So guys, points. I hope everyone remembers. So what is it? So you can see here that this point is what? 0, 1. This point is what? Pi by 2 से just slightly lesser. Infinity, this is pi by 2 से just slightly more, comma minus infinity. And this is what? Pi, comma minus 1. Okay, so guys, what is the curtailed domain? Curtailed domain, see guys, please carefully. The domain is 0 to pi by 2 open union pi by 2 to pi. Understood? Yes. Did everyone get this point? है ना? This is the new domain of sec x. अभी inverse नहीं किया है. At the moment we have not gone on inverse. We have? No, we have not. We are still at sec x only. अभी just cut किया है. We just cut it. This thing we have just cut it so that it becomes 1 1 and on 2. ठीक है? So guys, now what we will do is, we will simply draw this graph. And guys, obviously the range has to be what? Tell me the range will be. It will be going from where? Minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. This is the range. Okay, so guys, now when we draw the graph of sec inverse, so now we have to be careful. So guys, now this was between 0 and pi, x was between 0 and pi. So again, your graph of sec inverse will also be between what? This height will be between 0 and pi, right? Okay, now guys, the thing is, we have to note the points. So guys, one by one note the point. What is that? 0, 1. So iska flip point kaun sa aayega? 1, 0, right? 1, 0. The flip point of this will be what? 1, 0. Where will be 1, 0, guys? Here. X equals to 1. 0, 1 ka we'll get 1, 0. Okay. Now this is pi, minus 1. Pi, minus 1 ka ulta. What is the ulta of pi, minus 1? Minus 1, pi. Minus 1, pi. It will be on this line. Okay. On this, it will touch it. So it will be what? Minus 1, pi. Because we are between what? 0 and pi. And isn't it a very interesting chapter, guys? Isn't it so logical? For the time being. So very logical chapter. Okay. Now guys, it's easy after this. So we have to reach where? Pi by 2 minus comma infinity. So its reciprocal will be what? Infinity comma pi by 2 minus. So infinity comma pi by 2 minus will be this one. Infinity comma pi by 2 is slightly lesser. It's no need to mug up anything. And this will be what? Next point will be what? Tell me. Pi by 2 minus infinity comma pi by 2 plus. So slightly more than pi by 2 and minus infinity. The graph will be like this. This is the asymptote. So we'll get what? Minus pi by minus infinity comma pi by 2 plus slightly more than pi by 2. You can see here ना ये थोड़ा सा pi by 2 से बड़ा है. This is slightly lesser than pi by 2. Are you able to understand? This is a point called pi by 2. Did everyone understand this one? So this is the graph of what, guys? F inverse x equals to sec inverse x. Rocky, are you there? Rocky. So guys, what is the domain and range? Tell me. So guys, you can see here very well the domain of the function is what? Domain. Domain is nothing but minus infinity to minus 1. Minus 1 पे closed. Minus 1 is in the domain. Union 1 to infinity. The domain of inverse. Till where? Till we are going till where? What is the range? Range is, guys, 0 to pi by 2. Open union pi by 2 to pi. Did everyone get this point? Everyone watching, Shivani, Papi Reddy, everyone watching got it? This is the domain and range of sec inverse, guys. This is sec x graph, which is invertible, and this is sec inverse. Okay, guys. So you can see here, this is the graph. So domain and range. So you can also write this as, this is equivalent to what? Minus infinity to minus 1, union 1 to infinity. Either you write it like this or like this, both are same. Or you can also write this range as 0 to pi except pi by 2. Okay, this is also one method of writing it. Everyone got it? Everyone, come on, yeah, you guys are not commenting it. Guys, got it or not? Tell me quickly. Got it? Chalo guys, let's discuss one last but not the least, cosec inverse. Okay, so guys, I'll just quickly brief that. Okay, so guys, y is equals to cosec x graph, you should know. Cosec x का graph कैसा होता है, guys? I hope you guys remember. So cosec x graph, okay, KV Hebal is a school. Okay, where I went in Bangalore. Okay, so guys, now let's see this cosec inverse, cosec ka graph, guys, come on. Cosec 0 not defined, it's like this, and cosec pi also not defined, right? This is pi by 2. Okay, this is a point pi by 2 comma 1, and then it is like this, and then it is like this. Okay, then it is like this, up down like that. This is cosec x graph, right? This is the graph of what? Cosec x graph. Pi basics should be strong. You should know cosec graph, then only you will be able to draw cosec inverse and everything. ठीक है, तो ये cosec x का graph आ गया, right guys? So this is a point we know that, which is nothing but pi by 2 comma 1. So guys, it's pretty evident. We will cut it from where? Here to here, right? Pi by 2 से लेकर minus pi by 2. So guys, in general देखेंगे, if you talk about in general, sine, tan, cosec, we are cutting between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 in general. Or sec, cos and cot, we are cutting between 0 to pi, right? In general, if you see, if you just leave the outlines, maybe something is not defined at pi and 0 and something is not defined in between. So that is in general I'm talking. So these are the domains, right? Ranges. Okay, now guys, let's see that what will be the graph. So we'll cut it from again minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, that it is obviously invertible. So guys, definitely if you quickly look into this, the graph will be somewhat like this. Okay, the graph will be like this, and it will be yeah, aisa. Okay, correct. This is the graph of, this is minus 1 point, this is 1 point. Okay, so this is the invertible function of cosec. So cosec x, okay, f of x equals to cosec x. So now cosec inverse we have to find out. So guys, this is obviously, let me write down this domain and range. So guys, obviously you can see here the graph is obviously defined, you can say, from where, except 0, right? We should not take 0. So f of x ka domain we are writing, it is going from f of x equals to cosec x Okay, so the domain is what we are going from minus pi by 2 से लेकर plus pi by, this is we are talking about cosec x only, don't confuse, this is not inverse, ठीक है ना. First see, the step remains the same. First we draw a overall graph, फिर what we are doing, we are drawing the curtailed graph, the cut wala graph, and then we are copying that, doing cheating, and then we are doing the inverse graph. Understood? 3-step procedure. Okay, so guys इसका domain बताओ पहले. cos x का curtailed domain will be what guys? It will be minus pi by 2 to 0 union 0 to pi by 2. This is the domain, है ना. to लेकर what is that? It's going from minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Okay, so this is what we have, the domain and range of the cosec inverse graph, which is now ready to get inversed. So guys, I'm drawing directly, this will be the graph guys, isn't it? So guys, I'm just showing you here, this point is what is this point, my dear friends? This point is pi by 2 comma 1, pi by 2 comma 1. This point is what? minus pi by 2 comma minus 1, है ना. minus pi by 2 comma minus 1. तो इसका flip कितना हो जाएगा? 1 comma pi by 2. You can see here guys, this point is what? 1 comma pi by 2. ये आ गया 1 comma pi by 2, right? Okay, this is what? minus 1 comma minus pi by 2. ठीक है. अब देखो यहाँ पे this point is what? Tell me. ये point is what guys? Tell me quickly. This is what? 0 plus comma infinity, and this is what? 0 minus comma minus infinity. तो इसका flip क्या होगा? infinity comma 0 plus infinity comma 0 plus. So this point is what? infinity comma 0 plus. Now I guess everyone is ready and prepared. है ना? See guys, I don't wanted to give you, see this graph, this is the graph, this is the domain, this is the range, let's go. I didn't want to do this. I wanted to invest one whole day on graph so that you guys are well prepared. I feel that everyone is now ready and have understood the concept. Okay, so this point is what guys? minus infinity comma 0 minus. Got it everyone? Understood? So this is the graph, this is the domain, and this is the range. This is the domain of the inverse function now. Inverse का domain उल्टा हो जाएगा, right? This was the range, so this will become the domain, right? I told you either you write it like this or you write it like this. Both are same. minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. दोनों same है. These two are same, right? Why open? Because we want minus 1. We don't want to remove that. We are removing it. And this also you can write sometimes in the books, if they write it like that, don't get confused. Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 except 0. This is also correct. Okay, so I have given every data to you now. Okay guys, understood? So this is the graph of all the 6 trigonometric invertible functions guys. You can see from here, है ना? Cot, cos, sec में क्या हो रहा था? Sec में if you look at it, sec of, again you can see sec of inverse of minus x will be what? Pi minus sec inverse x, है ना? Because this is x and this is minus x. Hello Sakshi, good evening. Right? Because this will be x, they are at, this is symmetrical about pi by 2. Whereas this graph is what? Symmetrical about 0. है ना? This is x, this is minus x, right? So cot, sec or cos, तीनों are like same. Whereas sine, tan or cosec are like same. Okay, so you can see here that you can also say that cosec inverse minus x will be minus cosec inverse x. Clear everyone? Understood? So guys, in all, this was the summary of today's results. ठीक है, तो ये please note it down guys, है ना? And obviously guys, this is very important. From next class onwards, we will do the other properties guys. It will take some time. This lectures will be taking some time and it will be very beneficial. So guys, we have derived everything today, and going forward I will keep on deriving each and everything of this chapter. Because guys, NCERT, if you look at Singage, if you look at RD Sharma, they will give you these formulas directly, है ना? There are many formulas of inverse trigonometry they will give you, but they will not derive it and they will not show you the techniques. Okay guys, everyone clear? Fine. So guys, that is all we have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Okay, so guys, obviously there's a homework for you guys. Please try this question, ठीक है ना? We'll solve many questions. Just you can try this and you can obviously put up and in the comment section. Okay, just try this and we will discuss these things in the next class. Okay guys, amazing questions waiting for you in the next class guys. Till then everyone, see you. And obviously, guys, do not forget to install this amazing Unacademy's learning app. So that will be very, very beneficial for all the students. Please download it from the Play Store now itself, because you can attend my amazing session on PNC, okay, today itself. So guys, this is the section, IIT JEE section. You have to go and click on get subscription. As soon as you put up the code AJ Live, you can get these massive uh, things over here. You can obviously get the massive discounts on this platform, and that will be very, very helpful for all of you. Okay, AJ Live is the code which you have to put up. As soon as you put up the code of AJ Live, you can proceed to pay using EMI option as well. Fine. Okay. Also, guys, my integral calculus course is starting from 25th of November. So please hurry up. If you want, if you are in 12th grade or a dropper or in 11th grade, all of you can learn integration from me from 25th November on Unacademy Plus. So it's going to be amazing over there. Everything will be taught from the basics in detail. And guys, you will be getting the DPPs, quizzes and everything over there. Okay, so do not forget AJ Live is the code. That's what you have to use to come on Plus. And definitely, guys, you can see over here AJ Live code you can also use for getting on with the Unacademy Combat. Unacademy Combat gives you the option to take amazing rewards and prizes which you can get tomorrow. It is, so do not forget. Okay, go there, rock, and just make me proud. Okay, enroll right now with this code. Fine, everyone. Google batch is already started for droppers and micro batch for class 11 students who are writing the JEE in 20th, JEE 22 and 21 respectively. This has started from 20th of November. So guys, quickly come on there, and guys, you cannot miss out on my revision series. Okay, today I took a revision series on this particular chapter of complex numbers. All of you can go ahead and obviously subscribe over there, and definitely, guys, you can watch the lectures. YouTube timings remains static at 5:30. Do not waste your time. Come on there and directly attend the lectures at 5:30. And also, guys, catch me in within 10 minutes on the Unacademy's learning app for advanced quiz on PNC. And guys, you know that my batch on integral calculus is starting. Functions is running currently, so you can enjoy these amazing sessions on the Unacademy Plus. Till then, everyone, guys, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this amazing platform of Unacademy. Do not forget to share this video with your friends, and that's it from my side. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care and use the code AJ Live if you can as soon as possible, so that you can enjoy the amazing experience on Unacademy Plus. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care. Bye bye. See you in the